Hello, everybody. This is Rona. Hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. I'm sorry I didn't get on here yesterday. I had a class to go to, and it lasted all afternoon, and it was in another town over, and I was just exhausted, absolutely exhausted, but it was worth it. And I can show you, yay! I've graduated to the next step towards my weight loss surgery. This was the introduction to gastric bypass sleeve gastrectomy education course. And boy, did she cover everything. So she was very nice. And I just listened and absorbed, and I got a book and I got homework. So there's like, I've got to write down for 5 days what I eat right now. So she's going to get a kick out of that when I go see her. Hi, Victoria. Good to see you. How are you doing, darling? I'm so happy. I got another big step finished in my towards my weight loss surgery. And it was just crammed full, and I was just exhausted. I was just saying, that's why I didn't do my podcast. I always try to show up, but I was absolutely exhausted. I tried to absorb so much of it, it lasted all afternoon. And then I had to drive back, about 40 minutes from where it was. But boy, I got homework to do, and but learned a lot. And so good and still tired. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I was supposed to start my exercising right away. And, I haven't been doing any exercising, but I made myself walk up and down our wheelchair ramp for 10 minutes first thing this morning while it was still cool. Excuse me. And that kind of energized me. I looked tired. Well, okay. I'm feeling pretty good, but I about fell asleep a little while ago. So, yeah, I am still tired. I was working on sending out some emails and for my business, and I about fell asleep. And I went in there to see Mama, and we're both sleepy. But she didn't go, of course. No, no, no. But I'm so happy. I've got homework though. I gotta fill out, like I said, my 5 days of my menus of what I'm eating right now. And that'll tickle her, that dietitian. And then I've got to, there's like different phases of it. Phase one, I don't have to worry about, but because that's the next day after the surgery, and the hospital take care of just the clear liquids that I'll be on. And then phase two, three, and four, I've got to fill out a sample menu for each of those and take it back to her next week when I go for my appointment with her, a one-on-one appointment. And so I've got to do some studying. I've got a book, a reference book, thank goodness. Oh, it is. That woman was so nice. They couldn't have picked a better person to talk to us. There's only two of us in the class. And the other lady was nice too. That was the other student, I guess you'd say. And just full of good information. And that woman was personable and very, very good person to talk to someone in our situation health wise. And I'm just excited. I keep getting closer. Oh, I'm very happy. And yeah, I've been working my business, and I'm very open to more and more success. So I've been praying and meditating and been working my business, and I'm keep praying for more and more to join my team. And but excuse me. How are you doing, Victoria? Did you get finished with your pool deck? Forgot to ask you that. You've been made that cake. But yeah, it's a good day today. I go to the eye doctor tomorrow just for a checkup, but where I had cataract surgery last year. But yeah, I was so thankful and proud of myself. I made myself go do the walking, and I know it don't sound like much, but I've been on a cane and sometimes a walker for quite a while, mostly a cane, and so that was for me to start to do the exercise and walk for 10 minutes. That was huge for me. Oh Lord, you're still working on. Bless your heart, Lordy. Well, you'll get it. Yeah, you should be the first one in the pool when it's done. But yeah, I hope to walk again after it cools off for another 10 minutes. She said we could break it up into 10-minute intervals. Excuse me, that's a crank call trying to, well, sorry. Ugh, well, sorry. Okay, there we go. I kept the Christmas bells from Christmas because I just love them. The deck job stopped when the cake had to be made. Yeah, started back today. Well, you got a few days rest in, hopefully. My goodness. But been getting a lot of calls. I think they're, of course, scams, Medicare scams. I don't have the blocker on my call now, on my phone now, since I'm working my business in case one of them wants to call me back. But I've been getting a lot of spam calls about trying to sell my mom stuff through with Medicare and whatnot. I pulled up this weekend. All right. Well, good luck. Yeah, the cake. Yeah. Well, good luck, honey. I hope you do. Shoo, in the 90s, Lordy. But they say they have like local numbers and then they sound like they're from India. So they're not from around here. So I know they're just trying to scam me. So I just click. Phone rings the same. Oh, really? You are kidding me. I just love it. I found it at Christmas time and I thought, well, I really like that one. Better not have any I found in a long time. And I just left it. I can hear it good, when I need to, and just reminds me of Christmas. Ain't that something? Both got the same ringtone. I wish we could meet. I Swanee. Maybe someday we can. Who knows? When yours rang, I thought it was mine. Oh, how funny. Oh my gosh. That is amazing, Victoria. Are you my sister and I didn't know it? That's amazing. We've got a lot in common, young lady. I can't believe that. But yeah, it's a good day. And that exercise, well, which was huge to me, uh, to even get motivated to do it. But she said the surgeon that's going to do my surgery, it will expect it, and he don't tolerate you not trying. So I tried and I did it. Took our dog Libby out there with me, and she loved it. Yeah, I think you're my little sister. And I didn't know about. I'll have to ask Mama what's going on. But it was cool out there. The birds were singing pretty, and had my phone with me so I could time myself for 10 minutes. And I'm going to try it again this evening when it cools off again. And there'll be 20 minutes. And I'm documenting it on my calendar on my phone, so I'll have proof to showing. Well, I'm determined. I'm not going to go through all this and not do what I'm supposed to do. It's going to be a challenge. Lord of mercy. And I knew that. I read some things in those two groups, support groups, and I'm on Facebook. And I know there are challenges and people don't realize it. And if anybody says I took the easy way out, I might, mm. Anyway, that's just wrong. It's not easy. And there's some stuff I'll never be able to eat again, and that's okay. Because when I found out I had diabetes over a little over 2 years ago, uh, I changed totally, quit drinking diet drinks because they're not good for you. And of course, sugar, got off sugar, and then learned that I could have 25 grams of sugar a day, and blah, blah, blah. I drink tons of water, and I want to drink less water after my surgery. And that kind of bothered me because I thought, Lord, I'm going to be thirsty all the time. But she said, no, you don't require as much as, I carry this big old 64-ounce purple jug that I drink out of. And I just keep putting ice water in it. And after you have your surgery, you can't drink with your meal. And so you've got to stop drinking like at least 30 minutes before your meal. And oh, yeah, it's going to be so worth it in the end, my health, honey, and getting off all these meds. Oh, I'm just so thankful. I'll be, hopefully, most of them, all those chemicals in my body. I never thought I'd be on so many meds. Now I've got that heart rhythm, whatever. I don't know, where it has an irregular rhythm sometimes. So, yeah, that's scary. And when you're not able to do well, it's she says it could be your genes, it could be, different things that causes it. And so I don't care what people think. I'm just thankful I can do it, and it's available to me. And no, it's not going to be easy. Um, from my job, even though I had an hour for lunch, I would rush through it and eat fast. Well, and we're just going to have, our servings. You don't drink much water. Should probably drink more. Yeah, that's very important. Let me show. I don't know if it'll show up. Let me see if I can. Right here. Can you see this big thing here? It's got encouragement on it, but it's a 64-ounce thing. It says ready. You've got the ready, set, drink. You've got it. Keep drinking. At 2, it's halfway there. 4, it's got no excuses. 6, a little bit more. And 8, you made it. But I put so much water in it throughout the day. But I can't drink that much water after the surgery. They said my stomach will be the size of an egg to start with, and then eventually it'll hold a cup of food. But the good thing about it, she said, for most people, you don't feel hunger pains for a year after the surgery, and to use that to your advantage. And I hope that is true for me, because she said if you get in the habit, you won't run the risk of overeating and stretching it and stuff, because I don't want to ruin it once I've gone that far. But there's 2, 3, 4 phases, and I've got to learn them again. She crammed so much in her brain yesterday, but it's like, and then like 2 weeks before the surgery, I have to change my diet. It's supposed to take the fat off your liver or something, and then 2 days before the surgery, I got to go on a clear liquid diet, so you don't have to do one of those yucky things like before a colonoscopy, so they can do it laparoscopically, which will be good. And then the day after surgery, they get you up and walk, and that's great. I don't want blood clots, I want to walk, and, you know, there's lots and lots of steps to it. Juice, stop drinking Coke, now I drink ginger ale. Well, you're making steps in the right direction, darling. We can't have carbonated beverages, and that doesn't bother me because I stopped that 2 years ago. Um, so a lot of this I'm already doing, but the portions, you know, I'm gonna have to get me something that I can put my portion in because I don't want to risk overeating because they call it dumping and then you throw up. I don't like to throw up. I don't know anybody that does. So I have to I'm gonna have to find out. But that book she gave me has everything. Of course I meet with her next week. She'll tell me more. Well, thank you for your encouragement and support because I need that. Mama's very supportive. Oh Lord, she's so tickled and thankful because she's seen my weight struggle and my health struggle, and she's very supportive too. And I know what I was going to tell you. Oh my gosh, where I used to just wolf my food down when I worked, I'm still do that. I'm not used to eating slow. We After the surgery, I've got to chew each bite 20 times, and it's just a tiny little. Your meal is just about like that, and just in a container about like that. And I can't imagine, but I have to do it. I hope I don't let my mind wander and gulp it down. And uh, but each bite you got to 20 times because you don't want to risk, you know, coming back up or not going down right or something. There's lots of stuff to look out for, but she covered so much, and it made sense the way she covered it too. I cut portions down. I use a smaller plate, then I can't overdo it. Yeah, she said, pardon me, when you get to a certain stage to start using like a salad plate, that's probably in stage 4. um, and that's smart. And also, she said one of her patients got a set of child's silverware, a smaller fork and spoon. I'm going to do that. I'm going to order me a kid's set of, a fork and a spoon because that way, if my mind wanders, I won't be, sticking too much in my mouth. And it's going to be something. Of course, you can't use straws, which I don't anyway. And let's see what else. I learned so much. I'll just have to review it. But I'll be eating healthier than I am now. Uh, she didn't like that I was drinking that Premier Protein shake for lunch and supper. She did not like that I was having it for 2 meals, but I did that because of my diabetes, and it's just got 1 gram of sugar, and you got to get your protein in. And I was trying to lose weight, and it has 30 grams of protein. Um, oh, I know, isn't it though? The fork and spoon thing. I'm going to do it, honey. I'm going to order me. I don't care if they got Barney the dinosaur, if that's still around, whatever on them. I'm going to get it. And that way I won't put a big lot in my mouth at once. But let's see what else. I can't remember. Uh, that was one tip. And of course, no carbonated beverages, which that doesn't bother me. I've been off them for a couple of years now. And I can only have 1 cup of coffee a day. Eventually, I think it's like, I don't know if it's 2 weeks after surgery. I hope it's just 2 weeks. I love my coffee, but I don't want to screw it up, you know, and it's got to be a certain amount. So I've got to measure, with the measuring cup. I can't. drink my big cups of coffee. Oh, when you got to sip, just take tiny sips of water throughout the day. You can't guzzle like I do out of that big purple jug. Uh, so I asked her if anybody ever got a baby sippy cup to use, and she said, "No, I hadn't heard of that." But Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna. But she said you won't be as thirsty, um, because I'm just used to guzzling water all day, and that's all I drink except coffee. So, mm, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna follow what they said. It's gonna be. And she said everybody when after they wake up the next day after surgery, they say, "What have I done?" They said even the doctor that's going to operate on me, see, he had the same surgery. I mean, he had weight loss surgery, and now he's doing it himself. And he said he even woke up the next day and said, "What have I done?" Because now it hits you because you got all this stuff you got to follow, but it's very much worth it. And he's very glad. He said he's still chewing his Flintstone vitamins when I went to see him for my first visit, because you have to have chewable uh, vitamins instead of the solid ones I take. I've been taking women's 50 plus vitamins for a long time, and extra iron and vitamin D. And you got to get your vitamins and minerals in you. And that, your nutrition through your food. So I'll be eating better food and with good, better nutrition, just, tea tiny portions. But that's okay. If I'm not hungry, I hope that lasts for a long time, and I'll get used to that. And I'm praying for that. So I'm looking forward to it, honey. With each big step, it's getting closer. And she said right now, with it'll be okay. I am, honey. I've sure been through a lot of challenges in my life. You know that, and you're right. I am up to it. I know the Lord will help me, and Mama's so supportive. Uh, I love her so much. She's so supportive, and um, it's just gonna, it's not an easy thing. Anybody thinks it is, they can just, well, I won't say what they can do. Gummy vitamins. Well, yeah, a lot of people like those gummies. We can't take gummy anything after the surgery, but that's a good idea because a lot of people can't swallow pills. I've got a brother that can't swallow pills, and it was scary. But even the meds I'll have to take until I get off of them, I'll have to crush up in like unsweetened applesauce to take them. So I've got to get with my regular doctor and have him switch out some meds that I can crush up because a couple of them are capsules, and you can't crush them things up. But I feel for you, darling. Bless your heart. But I guess I'll get Flintstones like my doctor if I can get enough of what I need, from them. But the more I learn, it's the more excited I get. And nutrition and, getting the exercise in. And I hope to join our local Y. And they've got two pools, one with the deep end and stuff I'll get in later when I start swimming. I'll work up to swimming. But there's another pool that's just all the same level to walk back and forth in. They do aerobics in, water aerobics and stuff. And she said that he would have, my incisions would have to heal up good before he cleared me for that. So I'm going to wait until after my surgery, I guess, to join, unless I. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Right now, they're scheduled. They were behind because of COVID, and so right now they're scheduling it in August. So by the time I get everything done, it might be late August or September when I have mine. So I might, if I can work up to it, join the Y and go ahead and start the walking back and forth in the pool because I love the water, you know. I sure do. But I'll be a lot more active, because I want to do what I'm supposed to. And it's going to be a huge difference, but I'll be eating more nutritionally or whatever. And I'll be on clear liquids for 2 days before the surgery. But they've got that Premier Protein like I drink now in some clear drinks. So I'm going to ask them if that's okay. Sounds like beautiful, wonderful flavors. I can't remember now, but anyway, you can tell I'm excited. I got that big milestone because I was dreading that, and I was exhausted. Oh my gosh! But oh, I'm doing better today. But you'll have to show me what you're going to work on. Just tell me about your fruit watermelon thing when you get it done. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. I need those good vibes because that's what I'm looking to. That's the way I'm been looking at things, and I hope to add a lot more team members this month and more customers and in my health as well as healthy success for my health is what I'm trying to say, as well as my business. And I appreciate your prayers and your support because that helps the body. And I'm giving it 110%. I've got 110 pounds to lose. Well, I lost 10 of them, but anyway, I got 100 pounds to lose now. But they say it drops pretty quickly after the surgery, and so I should get rid of my diabetes and that medicine because of the surgery rather quickly. The doctor told me that leaves you rather quickly. And Lord, I hope I get off all them others. Ugh, that'd be great. I'd feel better. Got so much chemicals in me right now. I'll be thankful for that. Very much so. But I guess I'm going to get off of here and do some more work on my bills. But I hope you all do good on your pool deck and get it open this weekend. This is Wednesday, so I'm tickled for you. But I really appreciate your support, Victoria, and I love you. And God bless you. I think I'm supposed to make two because, two are graduating around the same time. My granddaughter from high school and her little brother, my oldest grandson, bless it, from 8th grade. Lord have mercy. You're going to be busy, but you're up for the challenge. I know you can do it. It'll be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, I want to see them. Send me the pictures. Well, good luck with your pool deck. I'm going to get off here and work some more on my business. And love y'all. I'm sending out a big hug to everybody. And remember to pray for America, pray for our world, and send out your light and love to everybody. I'm sending my light and love to everybody. And God bless every one of you. Love and hugs to you too, darling. You're precious. Yes, please send the pictures. I really enjoy those. And you have a good day. Don't get too hot and have a sunstroke or something, or a heat stroke, dear. Okay. Well, you all have a good day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, Victoria.